Hello, my name is Kim Sauer at Productronica 2015. I'm joined today by Graham Norman from EVS. Graham, it's great to see you here in Munich, and it's been a busy show. Has it also been busy at your stand?
Very busy, yeah. We've got a new product that we're launching, which is a totally different concept for us. It's called an EVS 500. We call it R2D2 because it looks like R2D2. It sounds a lot friendlier, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's a massive leap for us. We've basically never been able to cover the smaller end of the market who are not working 24/7, which is the majority of the market. Mm-hmm. So we've had a whole sector there, and people are saying, why do you only do these big machines? What about us? Mm-hmm. So we've spent the last couple of years developing a product that takes out the complexity, takes out the cost. We've halved the price, reduced the weight by 2/3, and we're launching it here.
Mm-hmm. So what type of customers are you attracting with this new solution?
Anybody that's got a low mix, who is only using the waves 2 or 3 days a week, or has 2 small waves, and is not working 24 hours, 7 days a week. Mm-hmm. We couldn't give them an ROI before. We could do the job and recover their pure solder from their waste, but we couldn't give them a good ROI, and we've always been based on good ROI. Because we've made this much smaller, cheaper, easier to do, less complex, now they can all get an ROI. So the little guys as well as the big guys, as well as people with selectives. We could never get anywhere near it because they're de-drossing selectives and just taking off a few ounces. Now they can just throw it in our machine. When it fills up at the end of the week, push the button, and they've got a great recovery.
Excellent, because you touched on the fact that it is that smaller company, the mid-sized company as well, and that's often not a forgotten segment of the industry, but it's certainly a really important one, and it's certainly in England, but also on mainland Europe.
Correct.
And of course America as well. So these would be big targets for you.
Absolutely. The vast majority of companies are SMEs, small to medium-sized enterprises, and they employ more people than anybody else. So we've got to keep them robust, keep them growing. The big guys are all exotic and they all look great and the numbers are great, but the majority of people work for SMEs, and we're aiming at the smaller market, or the guy that's just not working every day on the same product. They've got a high mix, so they're not running 24/7, and we'd always wanted to help them. Ours is a small family business, and we like to think we're going to help people as well as they buy our product. It's a good product, but if you're not going to make a return on your investment, nobody's going anywhere.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this is essentially a boxed product.
Yep.
You mentioned cost as well, which will be a big factor for these guys. In practicality, and people have now seen it here at the show and touched it and felt it.
Yep.
What's the feedback?
Very positive. Everybody says R2D2, which is great. But
and you're full on trend with there's the new Star Wars coming out, so you're really trending it.
I'd love to have badged it R2D2, but unfortunately it's not going to happen. But yeah, everybody recognises it. They all like the concept. They all think, wow, why didn't we do this years ago? So that's always a nice feedback coming back. We've got several around the world on beta tests. We've just finished all our beta tests. Everybody's happy with it, and they're all saying, we want it. Don't take it away. It's ours. Okay. You can't have it back.
Okay. So next steps for you?
Launch it all over the world. We've got our PR guys working with us. We're talking to you guys. And this is very important for us because we've got to get the message out. We're a small company, so we don't advertise anywhere. It's all word of mouth, and professionals like you guys that can help us get the word out, and people can have a look at the product. Okay, excellent. I'm sure the details of this product will be on your website. Absolutely. Okay. Well, thank you very much for taking the time today, and good luck with R2D2, or the name of the real EVS 500. Solar recovery system.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thanks for inviting me. Appreciate
Pleasure.
it. Thank you.